Hey, this is Tim Goldrain. You're listening to The Dangerous Gym Show. Like it, you'll love it.
Tim Goldrainer. Hey, Tim actually said The Dangerous Gym Show better than he said his own name. Hello. Welcome to another edition of The Dangerous Gym Show. I am Jim Miller. I'm super happy that you're here. We do this two ways. You can watch if you're looking at me right now. Hello, I got my You Rock 2 t-shirt on. I got my phone in my lap. We're going to use the phone a lot tonight. If you're listening in your headphones, that's fantastic too. I say this every show. I will say it to you now. Hopefully if you're listening, or even if you're watching, hopefully you're doing something constructive, right? Walking, running, treadmill, swimming. If you got waterproof headphones, you need waterproof headphones for that. But make sure be awesome if you have me in your headphones. Hello, if you have me there. If you have me there, I hope that you're running or walking. Here's some up-tempo music for you to exercise to right here. So anyway, welcome. We've been taping a bunch of shows. All my shows are brought to you by our distributor. They're called Podcast Playground. My buddy Gentry runs Podcast Playground. Go to podcastplayground.com. You can check out some of that stuff. Zeke's in the booth. La Tirza Coffee is one of our sponsors. La Tirza Coffee. They're a local coffee maker right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. They have a live store up in Brentwood. La Tirza Coffee. We drink coffee here when we're doing a daytime show. Tonight, it's water. Tonight, it's water. So how is everybody? Doing all right? Man, I got to get this out of the way right away. I'm looking at myself. Zeke, can't there be like another camera angle or something? I'm looking at myself. Man, I'm getting fat again. I know a lot of you maybe have followed me on Facebook or whatever, my personal page. And I'm super big, hey Zeke, I'm super big about bragging how much weight I've lost, right? I'm Mr. Posting. When I'm doing great, I post a before and after picture. One time I posted a before picture, I weighed like 260 pounds. And then I posted an after picture and I weighed like 208 pounds. There I am, yeah. There I am at 208. I'm quick to do that. But I'm not as quick to point out that I am not that. Hey, thanks for blacking that out, by the way. Holy moly. Wow. But I'm not so quick to point out that I've yet again gotten fat. So let's address this right away. I'm going to put myself on the line and I'm going to call somebody right away at the top. There's going to be a lot of phone calls tonight. It's going to be a great show. I'm going to call this guy right now on the phone and we'll see if we can talk to him real quick because I have to get Zeke. Can you put that picture back up? I have to get from this.
What do you say, Jimmy?
Hey, you are welcome to the Dangerous Gym Show, Patrick. You are live on the air right now.
Live on the air with Jimmy.
Yes, I'm looking at a picture. You can't see it, but when this episode comes out, this is Patrick Cannon from T3 Fitness right here in Fairfield. I'm looking at a picture of myself when I was in shape, Patrick, and I'm looking at a picture, my own video image here when I'm fat again. So I pointed out to everyone that I was quick to go, look at me. I went from 260 down to 208, but I'm not so quick to go, look at me. I went from 208 back to 208 back to 240. So I'm calling you for help. I need you to help me at T3 Fitness in Fairfield.
Jimmy needs some help, huh?
Yeah. If I come in, I got to get skinnier. Go ahead. I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
Well, I say, what you got in mind, Jim?
I got to get skinnier again, man. You personally you changed my life with your training styles and all this stuff. You literally changed my life. I still go to the gym. I still watch what I eat. All these things I learned from you. However, I know I don't want you to be mad at me when I come in and I'm fat again because now you just got more work to do. You know what I'm saying? You got more work to do, right? That's like lawyers. That's like lawyers. They don't care if their customers keep committing crimes because they keep getting more business. So I'm going to come in Monday, all right? And
Monday.
Zeke, can you put that picture up one more time? I'm going to go from this to I have a picture up there, Patrick. I have almost like a six-pack. I look amazing, and I did that by coming to your gym. So Monday morning at about 7 o'clock, I'm going to come into your gym.
7 a.m.
And me and you are going to film for my thousands of, this is going to be on Spotify, Apple, iTunes. It's on YouTube, and I literally have listeners all over the world. So you may get people that want you to personally train them after they see the results that you've done for me. So I'm going to come in.
Jim.
I'm going to commit to you on Monday. I'm going to come in. Me and you, I'm going to get my fat ass on that scale. We're going to put a tape measure around my belly. We're going to do all the measurements, and I'm going to put that up on my Facebook page. And then we're going to do it every 30 days. We're going to do 90 days. And I'm going to follow
30, 60, 90.
30, 60, 90. I'm going to follow every instruction you give me. I'm going to do only what you say, only what you say, and we're going to see what happens.
I love it. I love it.
How about that?
Hey, the goal is to be in the game forever, man.
That's right.
Remember that.
That's right.
Stay in the game. Right?
Yeah, I'm
That's
in the game.
trick.
I remember,
Play forever.
I remember before.
Play forever.
It sounds crazy because I remember before I got sober, been sober 5 years now, but before I got sober, I used to still go to meetings. So I kept one foot in the game. You know what I'm saying? I kept one foot in, and this is what I'm doing. I'm putting myself on the line here. Anyone can go, look at me. I went from 260 to 208, but here I am with hundreds of people. I went from 208. I got to be 240, 245. My belly's back, and I need you to help me. And thank you.
We got to keep you healthy.
Yeah, thank you for your commitment to making my life better.
Dude, I love you, man.
I love you, buddy. I'll see you Monday at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. We'll see you then, Jim.
Okay, see you.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
See you, bye.
See, that's the kind of stuff. That's my friend Patrick from T3 Fitness. And I'm not joking when I say this. I went, my daughter used to go to him, to Patrick, and my daughter's a soccer player. She's now up at OU. But she went to him for training, and I used to pull up in the front. And I would drop Olivia off in the front, and Patrick would come out and he'd go, "When you coming in?" I was too fat to train. I felt like I was too fat to even exercise because I was so fat. You know what I'm talking about, Zeke? I was too fat to exercise. So anyway, I'm putting myself on the line right now on YouTube, all that stuff, Facebook. My Facebook's The Dangerous Gym Show. I'm putting myself on the line. I got to get in shape again. Next time you see me, I need to be done with this. So if you're watching now and you've never seen the show before, there's a lot of episodes you can find, Dangerous Gym Show stuff. If you go to YouTube, look for The Dangerous Gym Show. You can see me talking about how to be a better band member. You can see me talking about Jake Snyder summons UFOs. You can hear me talk about Tim Anderson from the Naked Karate Girls. It's a Cincinnati Rocks episode. We talked about how the Naked Karate Girls came around. We did a great episode with the legendary Prisoner. So we've done a lot of different stuff. We also did an episode that has not come out yet. This guy wrote a book, and it's a very sad story. It's a book called The Laney Gwinner Effect, and he wrote a story about a girl who disappeared in Fairfield, Ohio. And it's a very sad story. We're still editing that, and I'm not really sure. You know, it's been a tough edit, and it was very, very tough. But when it comes out, see, now I'm struggling already. I'm not sure if I should say you'll find it interesting or what. It's not. I'm not sure that when someone gets killed, is that interesting? It's not interesting. But this guy is very special. This guy, Randy Hubbard, he wrote a book, but he taught a class. It's a long story. But anyway, that episode will be coming out soon. Few other episodes we have coming up. Number one, I have to, I've talked a lot about, my journey in my life. So coming up soon is going to be drinking, drugs, jail. I don't want to glamorize my past life. I don't want to do that. But I feel like if I'm always going to bring it up, I need to give you the abbreviated version of my story. So drinking, drugs, jail's coming. After that, we're going to do it. I was drinking and took drugs, went to jail, and then somebody did an intervention on me. So we're going to have an episode on intervention. Then we're going to have another one called Rehab and Redemption. So if you're out there and you're drinking too much, you can always send me an email, askdangerousgym@gmail.com, askdangerousgym@gmail.com. I'm thinking about, I haven't decided yet, but who cares, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? I'm thinking about doing a small awards show, and I'm going to give out some awards. Zeke, would you accept an award as best podcast producer if I give you one?
If that was an award that existed, sure.
It does. I'm just making it. So far, I only have one award. It's going to be best podcast producer. And also the other one that I need to have is I need to thank Zeke's wife, Tiffany Garfinkel, for the set. Zeke, can you show the people the set? This is amazing. Look, I know you can't see the whole thing right here, but look at that shelf. I mean, and I'm sitting, oh my God. I'm sitting in my, this is my chair, and this is like my chair that I interview in. She selected this. How do I look, Zeke? She said that this would complement my skin color and my body type perfectly in this blue chair. How do I look?
Looks real good.
Thanks, man. Thank you. All right. So we told you all about all the other episodes. Today we have a really cool lady, one of my favorite singers. This is a Cincinnati Rocks episode. The queen of Cincinnati rock and roll, Melissa Singer Reed, is coming in. So, excuse me, what I like about Melissa and what I like about DV8 in general, anyone can start a band. There's tons of them, right, Zeke? There's plenty of people, hey, I'm starting a band, but most people start them and they can't keep it going. Now, DV8 started in 2008, so what's that? How many years ago is that, Zeke? That's 17 years, right?
17 years.
They've been going for 17 years. So one of the things that I like about Melissa is her longevity, right? there's been, I mean, we're going to hear the whole story about how she got started, all those kind of things. And, she'll tell you a little bit more about her life, but it's a pretty amazing life. So longevity is the theme. How long do you last? What have you done that's excellent? Longevity is the long life of long existence of service, right? So you do it for a long time, a long existence of service, professional longevity, the ability to endure over time, remain relevant and in demand despite changes, selecting a field, I'm reading this if you can't tell, selecting a field that offers stability, growth, and resilience against obsolescence. You got that, Zeke? So stability, growth, and resilience against obsolescence. What does that mean, right? That means you keep doing it and you make sure that you're still happening. You're not obsolete. People don't care. Hey, man, I'm struggling to do that in my own music career. I mean, it's a whole thing every single year about this time of year. I say it's my last year because I handle all the booking. We're going to talk to Melissa about the business of DV8, and we're going to find out a lot more about her life, where she came from, all about DV8, how it got formed. We're going to make a lot of phone calls in the next segment where there's going to be plenty of special guests coming in. So make sure you stick around for that. This is the Dangerous Gym Show with the legendary Zeke in the booth. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hey, Zeke, we need to thank one of our sponsors. This is called Early Bird Morning Cocktail, right? Early Bird Morning Cocktail. What it is, it's white powder. This is blood orange mimosa flavor. This has not only a little bit of caffeine, but a bunch of nootropics in it too, right? So the way this works is it's an orange powder. There's just a little scoop. In a morning cocktail, they had too many young, hip people, so they decided they wanted me to talk about it. You take a little scoop of this, you put it in this little martini shaker, right? You do this the night before, Zeke. You do this the night before, and you shake it up. You put it next to your bed, right? When you wake up in the morning, see, look, I've used this so much. Look at this can, Zeke. I've used this so much, this little shaker. So you shake it up, you put it next to your bed, right next to your alarm clock, right? And as soon as your alarm goes off, man, you wake up and you drink it. Now, it doesn't zing you, man. It's not like a heavy shot of caffeine. It's a light shot of caffeine. It kicks in after about 15 minutes. So I will usually do my yoga, get in my meditation, and get to my shadow work after I have my Early Bird Morning Cocktail. It's Early Bird Morning Cocktail. It comes in multiple flavors. Get yourself some today. All right. That first segment was amazing. Melissa, I know you didn't get a chance to hear it, but I was talking about my fitness, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I called my guy at T3 Fitness, my trainer guy, and he got me in shape, but now I haven't been with him. Now I'm fat again, so I'm going to go back to him on Monday. We're going to do some measurements.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to measure my belly. I'm going to get on the scale. I'm going to tell all my fabulous listeners, hello, welcome back to the Dangerous Gym Show. By the way, if you're listening on headphones, I hope you're exercising. I hope you're walking. I hope that you're on the treadmill. I hope you're doing something, not what I was doing. I've been eating a lot of food, eating food.
Well, food is important.
Yeah, and we're
Very
on.
important.
This is going to be on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, all kinds of other things. This is brought to you by the Podcast Playground, La Terza Coffee, Sean David Anderson, Maestro 13, my favorite guitar player, and also Heyman's Butcher Shop, Heyman's Catering. They give me free meatloaf. I just earned 2 free pieces of meatloaf from Heyman's Butcher Shop right over here.
I love meatloaf.
You do?
I do.
You know the old saying, don't you?
No.
Don't let your meatloaf.
Oh, my gosh. I walked right into that. Should've.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, you look so
Thanks.
shiny.
Thank
to
you.
me, when I'm sitting here, you look so shiny.
Oh.
Very shiny.
Thank you.
Yeah. A new set. You can see the new set.
I love the new set.
Tiffany
like you said,
Garfinkel did that for us.
Tiffany has done wonders with this place.
Yeah, she painted.
It
So
looks-
last time you were here, it looked like
I know, it looks-
looked like a man. Well, it still looks like a man cave.
It looks really good, though.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
Now,
it suits you.
the last time I saw you, we had an absolute blast at that Black Sabbath thing.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, we
what
did.
was it again? The Ozzy thing.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
We
doing that,
did.
didn't we?
We had a great time.
How did your part go?
How did my part go?
I mean, when you came up, what did you do? Close my eyes forever?
Yes, and I had it. It was fun. It was
Really?
so fun. Yeah, it was great. I had never met anyone else in my group,
Right.
obviously except for Jim Cuesta.
Did you guys practice, or did you just?
No, we did not.
And it's amazing that it can be done, right?
Right. Oh yeah, yeah.
I
If everybody.
had my guys. We called ourselves snorting ants.
Yeah.
And I had my boys right back here. By the way, we're in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is the Dangerous Gym Show. We tape this here at my rehearsal space, You Rock 2. If you're out there in a band and you need a place to rehearse, hit me up. You can email me at askdangerousgym@gmail.com. Hey, wait, there's my dad.
Dangerous Gym Show.
My dad's here.
I
The
love him.
Dangerous Gym Show.
Do we have any? Let's see if we can find any.
Dangerous Gym Show.
See if we can find any DV8
Dangerous.
members. Do we have any DV8 members in the thing, Zeke?
This is Jim Cuesta from DV8 and Genesis Retouched. You're listening to the Dangerous Gym Show, if I can even say it.
That was classic.
Fun, right? But I had an absolute blast doing that, didn't you?
Yeah. No, it was so much fun.
I was lucky I got to play first. Wasn't that lucky?
I thought that you killed it.
Yeah,
I mean,
well.
you were just great to open that show.
Yeah.
You were the perfect choice.
I blew the lyrics in the second verse, but I don't even care.
Oh.
I felt pretty good about myself when I left, and then I watched it back, and I go, "Holy shit! You sang the first verse twice."
It was
But
great.
I was in the moment.
Everybody
having fun.
loved it.
I was having fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to go first. Really. You
Yeah.
know? I feel like that was the best song too. I mean, as far as Black Sabbath songs, War Pigs is pretty good. So
Yeah, it's a
Zeke,
great song.
If you're watching, I'll put a link to what Melissa and I are talking about. We played a big Ozzy benefit over this place called Mike's Music. Is that what they're calling it?
Well, it's the Village Theater there in the Village,
In the
obviously.
village, in the village of Covington.
Mike's Music, right?
Yeah, so we played a big thing back there. I'll put a link on the Dangerous Gym Show Facebook page so you can see what I'm talking about. So that was a blast, right?
It was so fun.
And one of my favorite parts was just we were sitting on. It was just like just me and you. There's
In the green
There's
room.
several hundred people out there, and just
Yeah.
me and you were sitting there, right?
Yeah, it was
just
great.
chilling out, right?
It was
It's-
yeah.
It's also fun for me. I like I don't like I like walking from the green room onto the stage and for a big crowded house. I love that. I like to stay here and then go there without even being walking around.
Absolutely.
I don't know why I do that, but
No.
I got to meet a lot of people, and it was a blast, right?
I know. Like I said, I met a ton of people I'd never met before. Got to play with guys I'd never.
Who were in your band? Can you think of their names?
Oh,
Or
I
Zeke?
knew you were going to put me on the
I know,
spot.
I can't think
And
of-
no,
I
I
got
don't
a
off
couple.
the top of my head. No, I can't remember.
Right.
I don't want to start because,
gonna
if
mess
I
up.
can't name all of them, I don't want
can't
to say
either.
any of them.
I can't either, but I had these guys.
They were so
Holy
nice
crap.
and they were so gracious, and it was just a really, really great time. And I think that, Mike Reeder, Mike Colvey,
Yeah.
those guys did an amazing job in pulling that off. And of course, the organizers,
Yeah.
they
That guy.
killed it.
I can't think of his name now, Mike something, but it's all escaping me. I should have looked this up before I brought it up. But I think I might do some work up there at that studio with Mike DeColvey. I haven't decided yet.
Oh yeah,
But we're looking
Great.
for, I'm gonna maybe record in a new place. I just wish they had better parking. You're working there, you're paying for studio time and also parking time at the same time. It's $40 to park when you're working there. But anyway, we may do that.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
So thanks for coming in. I
Sure.
appreciate it. You are indeed the queen of rock and roll. I was telling my large listener and video audience that you are the queen of Cincinnati.
Well, wow.
I think so. I don't think anyone's done more than you as a female vocalist. Who's done more? Name somebody.
Oh my goodness. I mean, there's a lot of women, strong singers in this town.
Well, who's done more than you, though?
Oh, well, I mean, Dixie Caris,
Yes. We'll talk
Nancy
about her.
James.
Who's that? Who's Nancy James?
Nancy James. Oh my gosh. You remember Nancy James from the Bob Braun show?
No, but see.
She was awesome.
Nancy
She's-
James.
Yeah. Elaine Deal.
Lane of the Biscaynes.
Lots.
What about Jan? I always want, what's the one dude? I need, she was high class. I had no class. And why she agreed to go out with me, I don't know. The Young Invaders. Who's that? Playing guitar, Paul
Bromwell.
I was
Right.
thinking about putting that on our new record, but Stan Hertzman owns the publishing to that. I'd have to get his approval first.
Yeah.
He might make us pay or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But I mean, there's just so many great singers in this town, and and I got to work with a lot of them at the Women Who Rock.
Let's talk
show.
about that. I didn't go to that. I forgot why I didn't go. But
Well, you're busy. You're a busy guy.
plus, nobody invites me to do anything. I'm selfish. I'm not doing something I ain't going.
Yeah. Well, no,
I'm just joking.
It was great. It was a great event, and we had a really good time at that event as well. But I mean, just great singers. I mean, great, musicians. And
That seems pretty cool. Later on, we'll play when you were playing with Red Beach from Winger.
wow.
We're going to play that towards the end of the show.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we can get that through or not, but we'll put it up. We'll put it up in an area where we can edit if they won't use it. We'll edit. That was
great.
really cool.
Thank you. That was fun.
Let me see here. Let's just go back to the beginning of your life for a minute.
Sure.
Can we play a little bit of This Is Your Life?
Oh, sure.
Now you're an Indiana girl, right?
I am.
And up there in what city is that again?
St. Leon.
St. Leon, right? And they have good fried chicken up there.
They have the best fried chicken.
Yeah, Zeke, let's try a baby picture, baby. Well, let's look at Melissa as a baby. Just to see what's in
Oh,
there.
isn't she
There you
cute?
go. I love that. Now, tell me again, did you have brothers and sisters or not? I can't remember.
Yes, I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Are they all? Is everyone still alive?
Oh, yes, yes.
Do they come to gigs and stuff?
They do.
Isn't that weird? You're one of 6.
I'm
What the hell?
baby.
You're the baby?
Baby
Really?
of 6. Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So were you a performer when you were a little kid?
Yes.
You were. So you just got up there, right?
It's all I ever wanted to do.
Zeke, let's look at maybe the family picture. That's what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
You just grew up, and when you were growing up listening to There's a Family gig. Which one are you there, Melissa, and your family?
Oh my gosh. Well, that's really not my family, but
that's a gig, right?
That's the Legion, the American
Yeah, of
Legion.
course.
And that, you have to understand in St. Leon, there wasn't a lot to do. I mean,
Right.
and anything that there was to do focused around the Legion. But it looks to me like that was an event where it was probably a wedding or somewhere where they had a band.
Isn't that cool?
And that just drew me. And
I love
so,
that, man.
yeah. And so that band, I think that was the Dante. They were called the Dante back in the
Zeke,
day.
Can you make that zoom in? Or
And
is that
I am
best
in the
we got?
middle. That's me in the middle up there, anxiously awaiting the band to start with a terrible shag haircut.
Yeah.
And
Now the thing I noticed from over there, that guy on the left's wearing a neck brace. Can you see that? There's one dude. What the hell happened to him? He had a car accident. But also, it should be noted, something happened to him because in those days we didn't even wear seatbelts.
I know.
Anything could happen. To him. Anything could happen
that's
to the poor
crazy.
guy.
I don't know. I mean,
So when you're growing up, like me and you are about the same age. I'm not going to say how old you are, but I'll say that I am 61. I just turned 61.
happy birthday.
So I don't know how old you are. I'm not going to ask you live on TV and on the air, but I think we're within 10 years of each other. At
yeah,
least.
we're within 10 years.
Right.
So we're basically the same age.
Right. So when we were growing up, you were listening to 45s, right?
Sure.
Or albums, or how were you getting your music?
Both. I mean, I had, we had the 45s, we had the albums and the, chintzy record player at the time. And, but I didn't care. I just wanted to listen to all of it.
And I'm thinking since you were the baby, there was already a ton of albums sitting around.
There were.
You were listening to what your brothers and sisters were listening to.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the first thing you think you sang along to?
Oh gosh. Well, you're putting me on the spot.
It's okay.
I remember my brother had a Grand Funk Railroad album.
Yeah.
I remember singing along to that. I remember Country Roads, John Denver.
Great song.
That
you know how I learned one? If you listen to, and I don't know what year this was, but if you listen to Hotel California.
Yes.
If you know how long that intro is.
Yes.
Now, if you start singing right when the music starts, it's like karaoke. It's the verse already. You can start right in on the Dark Desert Highway, and you can sing along. You can sing basically half the song before the singing even comes in.
Absolutely.
That's how I learned to do it. We had one of those big stereos, like
the console stereo.
Console, big ass
Yes.
stereo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I love that.
My parents had one of those.
The lady that lived next door to me.
It had an 8-track in it.
Oh, remember, we had that Bob Seger Live Bullet 8-track.
Yeah.
But it would switch in the middle of the song. We had Rush, All the World to Stage, Bob Seger Live Bullet.
Yeah.
But the lady that lived next door to me when I was growing up, her name was Marilyn Kirby. She's dead now. She started Everybody's Records.
Really?
Right? So I used to babysit for her when I was a little kid. She named her son Jimmy, Jimi, like after Jimi Hendrix, but she was white as all white could possibly be. But she'd pay me in albums.
Oh, wow.
So she'd bring home a bunch. She had Everybody's Records when nobody even knew what a used record store was.
That is crazy.
I grew up with all that stuff, man. So it was a good era to grow up. Great music from that time.
Absolutely.
Right. What was the first concert you saw, you think?
Oh, I remember that well.
Mm-hmm.
I was 13 and I went to see the first concert I think it was the first rock concert at Riverfront. It was Riverfront Stadium.
Yeah.
And it was Eddie Money. The Eagles.
The Eagles.
And
there's more.
yes, Steve Miller Band.
Steve Miller Band. Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stadium time. I always wondered what kind of monitors they had. Probably,
Big ones.
I bet me and you are working with a better system to hear our vocals than they were in that big stadium.
Without a
I
question.
forgot who I was talking to, but I think they just had these big monster side fills.
Yeah.
But you never
absolutely.
see, if you ever watch, I bet if you go back and you watch that from the 70s, you're not going to see wedges there's no wedges on the ground at all. They're only getting side fill.
Really?
I think,
Okay. Yeah.
in those
maybe.
big stadiums.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it was great though. I just loved every second of
Isn't
it.
that neat?
Yeah.
I think my first concert was 1978.
Mm-hmm.
AC/DC opening for Kiss in
Oh, yeah.
Market Square Arena in
Yeah.
Indianapolis. You know Finn Rock from WBN. Finn.
Absolutely.
He was at the same concert. That was his first concert.
Yeah.
Me and Finn. Yeah, so the same thing.
That's great.
So Zeke, let's do it. Let's pull up another picture. Let's look at Melissa and see what else we got. We'll get her comments. Oh, there are you singing a duet. What song is that?
I think that was "You Don't Bring Me Flowers" by.
You don't bring me. Let me hear you sing.
Oh gosh. Well, first of all, does she start or does the male part
I don't
start?
even know.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs.
Wow, you are a good singer.
I'm not.
Did you hear that, Zeke? I'm not even going to try after that. What are you talking about?
But no, I'm pretty sure that was the whole Streisand and Neil
How many
Diamond
shows do
thing.
you think you played in your lifetime? I got mine at about 2,600.
I've never.
You're in the thousands, though.
You think
bet-
so?
I don't know.
I've never tried to tally them up.
Well, the only way we are there's a picture. See that picture back up there? Me and Mark Stevens, and there's a picture up there.
Oh yeah.
But we were out on the road for 3 years. We played 250 shows a year for 3 years. So I racked up a bunch of shows in that time in the 80s. But you played a lot of concerts, right?
Yes.
Have you ever had any problems with your voice?
Oh gosh, yes.
I remember,
sure.
we'll talk about it later. But I only remember one time in nightlife you were struggling, and to be clear, if you're not a singer out there and you're listening, everybody struggles. You're not probably. I don't even know if I'm ever at 100%. Are you?
Well, I sang for years and didn't realize or know that I was allergic to cigarette smoke.
I didn't know that.
And so by the end of the night, I would lose
Struggling.
my voice every night.
Those were the smoking days.
Oh my gosh, like at Rick's Tavern and stuff, and when they were still smoking. And
I had vocal cord surgery.
did you really?
Leap Skyward's very last show, we were headlining the fireworks on the Serpentine Wall. And there were certain ranges that I could sing in, and we had to do 75 minutes headline. So I found the certain ranges that I could sing in, but I could not talk. You ever have it where you can sing, but you can't talk?
I was just going to
Weird,
ask
right?
you that. That is the weirdest phenomenon.
You can't speak, but you can somehow sing.
Absolutely.
I think it's because it's muscle memory, personally. I think
it
you get
might
used to
be.
singing, and
Yeah.
also I notice that when if my voice is not in good shape and I'm singing something I haven't sang that much or sung that much,
Right.
I struggle more with that than something I've sang a million times. Like you can sing long time with laryngitis, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
get
yeah.
when there's some songs you can always sing, but
Yeah.
you getting some of the new stuff, it makes it a little tougher.
Yeah, it is. But that is the weirdest thing. I've had, unfortunately, many nights where I couldn't talk, but I could sing.
Right.
Not
weird.
great, but I could sing.
And
at
people don't
least.
understand that. Have you ever canceled a show from your voice, or have you just
No.
turned it over to Dell or
I've-
Aaron and let them sing mostly?
I've never canceled a show.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have, but that was for circumstances
I get it. We'll
that,
talk.
one
maybe,
time.
Maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't.
Yeah, no.
I'm not sure.
No, other than that one time, I've never.
My
canceled a show.
experience with it, I have a voice coach. He's dead now. If I play something on my phone, can you make it come through on the? I'm not on the DLZ. Hold on, let me get on the DLZ. But anyway, my guy, I had a voice guy. His name David. He died. Man, he was a great guy. He died like 2 years ago. David, it's still spinning. I got to turn my Bluetooth on. But anyway, David, he gave me a very short, like in my bathroom, I have there's a fan in there, but it's a Bluetooth speaker.
Okay.
So I get in my shower. And my experience with vocal stuff is that, sorry, I'm just trying to get this together. But my experience with my voice is, it may be like shit, but I can slowly, like, if I might not have a voice at all on Saturday morning, but I can slowly warm it up in the shower and I can get it working.
Well,
But I have to be
steam
patient.
helps, I think.
Steam, and I just have to be patient.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm struggling with this. You got the DLZ on, Z? So anyway,
it's ready to go.
I've learned over time that it's nothing to panic. about, and I can usually get there. I don't think I had to turn a lot of singing when I was on the road over to Mark Stevens because I just couldn't sing that great. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But what I don't think people understand. Let's pull up some high school pictures. Let's roll this. Melissa, if you guys don't know, she was in the marching band.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
In the marching.
I
look at
was.
that. Now you were playing the saxophone.
That's right.
Now, have you learned "Harden My Heart" since?
Oh no.
Since we discussed it. No?
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
No,
now,
I have not.
What did you play in the? What kind of music were you playing in the band?
Oh well, in the marching band, you do all the. Oh gosh, I mean, we were 300 strong in the marching band.
Was it fun? Did you like it?
It was so fun. Oh my gosh.
How did you decide to do that?
How did I decide to get in marching band?
Yeah.
I just always was I wanted to be able to, read music.
And so you can read music.
I can read music. So I was drawn to that more than getting into chorus or choir or anything when I was in high school, which I know that sounds weird, but I just wanted to learn more about and do more, about
Want to be
music.
Involved, man, right?
Right.
And it's fun, like
it was so fun.
It's fun doing all the marching around and shit. And that
We
guy's
did,
up on
yeah. And then I graduated. I mean, I did that for one year, like freshman year, and then I was a flag girl in the
Flag
band.
girls are fun too, right?
And but I played sax, I played alto and tenor in stage band, concert band, and pep band.
Wow.
So
We had fun doing that. Wearing the outfit,
yeah.
and plus you're knee deep in the football game. Man, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
dude.
it was so much
And
fun.
What high school was that?
East Central High
East
School
Central.
in St. Leon, Indiana.
Here's my guy. I'm going to play a little bit of David. It's my show. I'll do whatever I want. This is David. This is me and
Okay, Jim, we're going to start in that male voice octave. We started at about a D or an E.
Right, this is how you get your voice working.
Lips together.
can't sing at all.
Teeth apart, the 5 notes just to check out the voice.
Like that, right? And just if your voice doesn't work at all, by the time you get done with that first warm up, you can see if it's working or not. And then
Thank you for that.
it goes up higher. I'll send it to you if you want.
Send it to
But
me.
it's just a little because when me and you were singing shit, I'm singing 40 songs in a night. So I don't want to over warm up because I still need my voice for the whole evening.
I never warm up. I never
I know
ever
we talked.
have.
I was going to ask
I
you.
mean,
So
I
vocal
don't
maintenance,
have any.
What do you do to just like when you guys are playing Saturday night and then you come in Sunday for the Bengals game? You just walk up there and start singing?
I do.
Do you ever test out your voice in the car and see if it's working, or
I have, sure.
just to see you
Just
might
see-
have to adjust the list, right? Right?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you do adjust the list, or there'll be that one or that one or two songs that I can't tonight, right?
It's all right.
You
got plenty of. That's why you have a big choice of songs.
right, but not too often, thank God. But I was always lucky. I've been working with great partners that can cover and help too. So
I mean, several guys in your band, like Dave Wade,
Dave
or Aaron,
Wade.
they could front their own band.
oh yeah,
Mark Stevens in my band, he could front his own band if he wanted to.
Absolutely.
I don't think he has the motivation to do it.
No,
but
they all
he could.
sing
Yeah.
great.
Well,
I mean,
Zeke, let me show Melissa my picture of my very first gig. Look at this picture right here. I want you to see this. Then we'll move on. It's me singing. Can you see me over there in the corner?
oh yeah,
That's me in
I do.
the 4th grade.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, look at that. See that little mic I had on my mom?
I do. I see
That was my
that.
first gig, and I was singing If Santa
that
Were
shirt
My
is really
Daddy. That's
something.
grade 4. If Santa were my daddy, I'd be good. I'd never, ever quarrel or fight. It was a Christmas song. Maybe it would bring me, So I was heavy nervous, very nervous.
Aw.
That was at the high school concert. So
that's
pretty-
awesome.
So what people may not understand about you, that's just you didn't just. We'll go through a little bit about DV8, but you just didn't start playing in DV8. You've been playing in bands your whole life. Pretty
Yeah,
much,
I started singing with a band when I was like 14 years old.
Right.
It was a country band,
Mm-hmm.
and I just would get up and sing a few songs with them, and
I get it, man.
it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I had the Manhattan Lounge. When I was growing up, and I don't know if you heard this did you watch the Prisoner episode?
I did, of
That
course.
was good. Yeah, You
yeah.
can find all the Dangerous Jim shows up on YouTube and on iTunes and on Spotify, the Dangerous Jim show. But
Right.
I used to live there. I went right up the stairs. I showed a picture. I lived right by Never on Sunday in Green Hills. That's where I grew up.
Right.
So I could walk there and sit there and watch. So, not unlike you, I would sit there and watch Russell. I watched Russell when he was 18 years old, and I was about 13 or 14. I watched Russell playing with his shirt off on a Saturday night, sweating in the summer, playing Acceptor. I mean, it was an unbelievable experience, man. What a rock star that guy is.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
Russell.
yes.
I love Russell Jenkins.
Yeah.
Let's pop up, Zeke, pop up some pictures. Let's talk about some of the bands you're in. We'll pull up some
Oh gosh,
pictures.
okay.
Okay, what's this one?
Oh, so
First
this,
of all, your hair is amazing.
right?
Did you curl that or what's going on?
Oh, yeah. I think I had a perm,
You did?
honestly.
Tell me about this. Tell me who this is. Tell me
Okay,
about
so this band is called Chameleon.
Chameleon.
And this band actually, interestingly enough,
Yeah.
Dixie Karras was singing with them, had been singing with them for
Right.
a long time. And then she moved on to another project.
Right.
And so
she's still playing now, right?
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
she's phenomenal.
She's like Airwave or what is it called?
Yes. And she's
Airwave.
Airwave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see her at Jeff Ruby's. It's real
she's-
pros. I got to get up there and see her because I'm sure she's a pure pro, right?
Oh my gosh,
Dixie Karras, that's
she
great.
brings it. She's fantastic.
Mhm.
But anyway, so I had to step into her shoes. Not that I could fill them, but I had to step into her shoes. And I learned. I think being in that project with them taught me the most about singing
Out of
because
all
I
the
had
other
to
bands, 'cause
sing.
You were new, right?
Well, I was used to singing like I could sing, pop and a little rock and country, but I had to learn to sing standards,
Yeah.
which I had never done because we did like a lot of corporate gigs,
Yeah.
a lot of weddings, and so I was singing "Take the A Train," "Teach Me Tonight," "Ribbon in the Sky," just
What's that? Ribbon in the Sky.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah,
All right,
just a lot of really complex songs
Yeah, man.
in different genres.
I totally get it. I totally
So,
get it.
when I joined the band, it was so funny. They just handed me a stack of cassette tapes, right?
That's cool.
And so I just they said, just learn all these songs.
You play it, you write down the lyrics, you rewind it.
Yes,
you play it. Old
yes.
school, right?
And,
They didn't have
you
A
hope
to
you
Z
get,
lyrics.
the lyrics right, right?
What do you learn when do you print them? Do you print the lyrics? Which website do you use to print lyrics?
I'll look at a few of them.
I do
usually,
A to Z lyrics.
I usually do A to Z.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Zeke, give me another one. So we got Chameleon, then we're gonna have Fine Line. Give me some fine. Is that Fine Line right there?
Yes.
Fine Line.
So
Now,
so
who is that person you have your hands on?
oh, that's Doug Hills.
Doug
And
Hills.
he's
Now, who is that fellow in the upper left with the mustache?
that's my Chuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Chuck.
So this was the first band that I got into out of college.
Yeah.
And and that it was a fluke. But it was the greatest, obviously the greatest thing too is
Of course.
for
Well,
me.
this is where you met Chuck, right?
That's right.
Uh-huh. And
So-
also, I like that the band doesn't Zeke. They look like they're expensive. They're wearing those tuxedos. Or what are
The
those things?
cummerbunds.
Cummerbunds.
Yeah.
Cumbersomes. So that looks like a band that would get paid some money, doesn't it, Zeke?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So you guys are dressed. You're dressing the part. You're saying hire us for your wedding. Really? Played a bunch of
absolutely.
weddings and all that kind of stuff.
we did a ton.
Got it.
Yeah.
Or Zeke, give me. I want to see nightlife. Let's check out nightlife. Nightlife's amazing. Look at it. Now you're getting into the rock a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell me about
yeah.
nightlife. Did you start that band or did you join that band?
I joined that band because what happened there was, some members had been together in a different band, and then we came together. I'm sorry, we did. There wasn't Nightlife before I joined it, but we all. It was kind of the merging of two bands, if you will. Members from two different bands.
Got it.
So yeah, but that was great, and that's of course when I started playing with Doug, Drew.
Where's Doug Drew at?
He's standing next to me. He's right there. Yeah, just standing up.
On your left?
Mm-hmm.
And you're playing saxophone. So when everyone wants to hear you play saxophone.
No one wants to hear me play sax anymore.
Zeke, do you want to hear? Zeke, let's go to the booth. Zeke, do you want to hear Melissa play saxophone?
I'd be curious if she still got it.
Yeah. Do you
I
still
do.
got your?
I have my alto.
Your lip?
My omniture. My lip. No.
It's omniture.
Omniture.
I didn't know that.
No, I do not because when you don't use it, you lose it, right?
I got it. I totally understand.
But yeah, so.
All right. Well, then we went from there to DV8. Let's just do a call. I'm going to start calling people.
Okay.
And you're not going to know who. Let's call a person. And instead of me, that's about all the questions I'm going to ask you, right?
Okay.
I've got a ton of them. Let's do a couple more quick ones. I want to ask you, who's your favorite male singer? Don't embarrass me. I know I am probably, but besides me.
Sammy
Hagar. Sammy Hagar? Okay.
He's one of them.
Right.
I mean,
Now, if you're going if we both know at our age, at least in my age, we got to eat healthy. If you're not going to eat healthy, what food are you most likely to eat the shit out of and then feel terrible about later?
Oh,
You don't eat McDonald's, do you?
no, I don't.
Zeke, you hear that, Zeke?
I don't.
Hey, I'm trying to win a trip, okay? I'm playing Monopoly.
Okay.
Okay.
I do love me a burger though.
Okay, so you like if you go home and if you're uptight and you're gonna do some anxiety eating, you're gonna eat something hard, some savory food.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's such an odd question, but yeah.
Me, I've found being a sober person, I eat sweets. I'm like food for me is a drug. I'll lose my mind on it. I'll eat like 5 donuts. I'll be like, why?
For me,
it's
ice cream.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You can eat a whole pint, right?
Oh,
easy, right?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, I mean I know. Everyone has food. Food's a drug. We're gonna do there's gonna be a whole episode on food as a drug.
Okay,
I'm telling you, right?
Let's
call. Who do you want to call first? Let's call.
Oh no.
I want to find an up and coming singer that we can call. Let's try this.
Oh, there's so many great singers.
I know, but sometimes people don't answer, so let's try this one. And we're going to open it up for phone calls. Let's see what happens. Zeke, I'm going to the phones. We're going to call a person right now, and we're going to see who we get on the phone.
Hello.
Sometimes they don't answer. Hello. Is this Amy from RockStar?
This is.
I am.
Hi, Amy.
Don't get nervous. You're live.
Hi.
You're live on the Dangerous Gym Show, and I'm here with Melissa Singer Reed, which, as you know, the queen of Cincinnati rock and roll. Now,
She is.
I want. I've asked Melissa lots of questions. I'll ask you this too. If there's one food that you're going to eat, if you're going to binge on food and you're going to eat it and you're going to feel bad about it, what food would that be for you?
Oh, that would be Big Mac and fries and a Coke from McDonald's.
Oh, did you hear that, Zeke? Zeke, that's funny.
I see someone else is playing Monopoly right now.
Zeke won.
Yeah.
Jim none.
Is there a Monopoly that you can play with that, Amy? I didn't know there's a Monopoly.
There is Monopoly going on right now.
I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's. I just
I
don't
don't
eat fast
either
food.
anymore.
Right.
I used to. I'm sure years ago I did, but I
All right, Amy.
That would be a big splurge for me. I'm more of a Happy Meal kind of gal now
Really?
that I'm
Okay.
50.
I totally understand.
Just enough
I get it.
to satisfy the craving, but can't go all in.
But we both
Right on.
we both decided that Melissa and I both decided that ice cream is one of our Achilles heels. I'll eat a whole pint, and nowadays the chunkier the better.
Oh my
I really
gosh.
just want a little bit of ice cream with my cookies. I'm gonna lose my mind, man.
I can eat me some ice cream.
Yeah,
It is
I
so
love
good.
it. Okay, Amy.
Ice cream is good.
I want you to ask Melissa. I haven't asked her that many questions. Why don't you go ahead and ask her? I know that you've watched her, you've idolized her, and she has seen you perform. And then you guys are now becoming friends, I hear. So why don't you ask her some questions, things you always wanted to know?
Okay. Well, thank you for having me on the show.
You're
and
welcome.
yes, I've
It's
watched
Amy from
her
the RockStar
just-
band.
Yes, from all these years, just at festivals and St. Mike's Fest everywhere around town. So, getting to know her over the last year, certain places that we've played together has been quite a treat. Pretty exciting. She's totally the local goat. Everyone kind of knows that.
Yeah. She can't hear you say that.
I'm honored. I'm honored that you call me. To be honest, I'm like, wow, that's very cool. Very.
Go
cool.
ahead, ask a question.
She's always been very cool with me and kind-hearted and pretty humble. She's just very down to earth. I would say being well, I just think that whenever she has to sing like 2 or 3 shows in a row, late night, or you're outside, all those things that kind of affect your voice vocally. And then the next morning when she was downtown singing at the Bengals tailgate, I was completely floored because she just crushed it.
Right.
The notes.
I think the
and
question
I'm
is,
curious how
go.
she just keeps going with that, with allergies and everything. She just goes on and delivers it.
The question is vocal
Amazingly.
maintenance. Tell us.
Gosh,
What do you drink? Like, do you drink water? Do you hydrate?
I drink a lot of water. I drink a crap ton of water.
So let's say you're playing a club, you're playing a festival till midnight on Saturday night. Or you drink some beer while you're playing?
I don't that much anymore. I mean, if I have, I might have one like through the whole night. I used to drink.
And then when you wake up in the morning, you get up early for the gig. You got to be down to Bengals by 9. Do you drink water? Drink coffee? What do you do?
Water and coffee.
And then we talked about this a little bit, Amy. And then maybe you'll test out your voice a little while you're driving, see if it's working.
Sometimes I do, and sometimes like when I know it's just really tired, I don't even try.
Just save it.
I just wait until I get there, and and I pray, and I I literally pray
Really?
and, just ask God to let me have,
And it always works. That's what I do. I go, just give me one more show. Amy, what do you do to
Me too. I do
warm
pray.
up?
I've always been a prayer, but I warm up, but I'm like her. If my voice is tired and kind of raggedy, I kind of save it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, but one of the worst things for my voice is like not having a good sleep or the talking over loud music out somewhere else the night before.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the worst on my voice.
And and I'm sorry, sweetie, not to cut you off.
No,
Amy.
no,
I just,
no.
But I agree. I wanted to say that because a lot of times, especially like at outdoor gigs and whatever, and when you're doing 2, 3, 4, sometimes we do 5 nights in a row.
Right.
And, I feel so bad because when on break, I'll often go hide behind the stage or, in the tent because I don't, and I feel bad about it because it's not that I don't want to socialize or talk to people. I just know that I can't do that and then go, repeatedly and then go back and sing. Do you have that too, Jim?
I do.
Okay.
I try to socialize, but I really, if any Dangerous Jim and the Slims fans are out there, I really feel my real job is entertaining on the stage. That's the gig. Is the gig, right?
Right.
And if there's a dressing
with
room,
you,
I'll hide in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Amy.
I have to do that. I have to run to the restroom, but I have to configure myself, get everything, blow my nose, get everything back to presentable in front of someone.
Absolutely. Well,
kind of, but I feel exactly the same. Like I feel terrible that I'm not socializing and talking to people, but I only have a couple of seconds to kind of get it together, and you kind of have to reboot yourself a little.
Absolutely.
I got it.
And
what else do you want to know about Melissa? Ask one more question, Amy.
Some people are singing easy stuff, and that's great for them, but she's singing screaming hard songs to sing. I sing a lot of hard songs. We don't do any tracks. We're all live, and it is ragged. It can be very vocally, exerting, I guess would be the word.
Do you want to ask Melissa another question?
Other than that, I would
ask
say
her one more.
The maybe like the balancing of motherhood and just aging. I mean, I started with this band over a year and a half ago, but my kids were high school age, 16, 8, 17. And just it would have been different had they been young and up all night, things like that.
Yeah.
I know she's been doing it a long time. Right. So
yeah.
Did you ever play gigs when you were pregnant, Melissa?
Oh, heck yeah.
Plenty of them, right? So how far along can you play? I've never been pregnant, but can you play a gig when you're 9 months pregnant, or did you?
So fun.
Well, there's a lot of smoking in the bar, but I mean, the gig's the gig still.
Fun fact.
Oh gosh, the smoke back in those days was terrible.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Melissa.
No, I had a gig literally the weekend. So my first, Lee, was born on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I had a gig on the Friday before.
Right.
And then this was back when we also did weddings, and there was a wedding gig on the Saturday after I had Lee. And we tried to get a sub, right? We thought we had one, and the guys rehearsed with her and whatever. And so I thought, okay, well, this is great. Well, turned out she went to a couple rehearsals, and then she said, well, if I can't be in the band full time, then I don't want to do this. And so,
what a bunch of bullshit.
And so,
name this person. Who is this person?
I can't even tell you at this point, but
Amy
it was really weird. It was so bizarre. And so, there was this person's wedding that was, on the Saturday after I had delivered Lee. After.
So yeah, baby on a Wednesday, and you had can you walk around? I can't remember. I've had 4 children.
I was walking around and whatever, and I felt pretty good. It was all that, just I was still like just adrenaline charged, I think. And
oxytocin is what that's called,
No, I didn't.
That's when you love your baby.
Youth.
Oxytocin is when you love your baby.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, so I remember I went and I sang at that gig.
Yeah.
And my mom, who was staying with me at the time to help me, was so angry with me. As mad as she's ever been at me before. And I was just, I was just like, Mom, I gotta, it's this person's wedding,
the gig, man.
And I gotta do it.
You gotta play the gig.
And there's no one. I mean, we tried, and there's no one else. And she said, "Okay, fine, but I'm just telling you that you are. That's not good."
Could you have complications from that? I don't even know.
I will tell you this.
Yes.
I literally crawled out of there. It was, I felt fine when I went there,
Fatigue.
and I
Yeah,
and I
I get it,
sang.
man. Holy
The
crap,
first
yeah.
couple hours went fine. I thought, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
By the end of it, I was, oh yeah, because just the pressure,
I get it, man.
and the exertion of like pushing, and it was, with your diaphragm and whatever, and it was just like I was miserable.
Right. Now, I've seen Amy.
Oh,
I've seen
my
Amy, like,
goodness.
if you ever see Amy on Facebook, and I always had this challenge. My kids are all grown up now, but many times, like, I'd be out playing a late gig. My kids would have sports early in the morning, and in the interest of voice maintenance and allowance, I didn't really want to go because I needed rest. I needed water.
Sure.
I showed my ass up there anyway. And
Yeah.
my family, Amy, then you can ask any of my kids from about 4, when the gigs were later, from about 4 till about 8, every Friday and Saturday at my house, dead quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we had little kids, because that's Daddy's pre-gig nap.
Oh wow.
And my kids all knew that. My wife was like, "Dad, be quiet. Daddy's sleeping." Then I'd get up, take my shower, and they'd hear me warming up in the shower, and then the house would
Right.
come alive again.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: it was always interesting for us because, and to circle back to your question, Amy, that balance, like any work-life balance, right? I mean, it's just it's hard because when our kids were little, I mean,
Yeah.
my husband was in the band too,
Right.
so we both would walk out,
Mm-hmm.
and luckily we had just wonderful family. My sister and brother-in-law and my parents, and so they had the kids a lot when we were doing gigs.
Yeah.
And they loved it, of course, and the kids loved it, and they,
Yeah.
so, but it was, it was a little different because, and so that's why I have the utmost respect for the spouse of a musician
Mm-hmm.
because,
Yes.
it is tough.
Mhm.
I mean, really tough on them.
Right.
If they're having to be the one to always, pick up the slack and do all the home stuff.
I love my
know?
wife, Randy. I love you so much. I've been with my wife for 25 years.
Congratulations.
That's a lot of gigs.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
That's a ton of gigs.
It is.
And we
It
raised
is.
That is.
we raised 4 kids in that time. And if I
Yep.
could go back and do it again, I miss so many things.
Yeah.
Playing gigs. I mean, I'm talking about I miss so many things.
Mhm.
Birthdays. I'd be there for the early part of the birthday, and then, all right, birthday party's just starting. I'm heading out to the gig.
Sure.
I mean, I miss
Sure.
Yeah.
thousands of gigs. I miss a lot of stuff.
Sure.
If I could do it again,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
The gig's the gig, right? And
Right.
my family always understood, but I still have some guilt around
Yeah.
that a little bit.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, we're
and
doing the best we can, right, Amy?
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You just keep going. You just put one foot in front of the other and you just keep doing it. And you feel like, gosh, I mean, it's a gift.
Yeah.
I want to,
That's right.
want to share it, with
right.
people and,
Yeah.
Well, let's
and-
talk about this for a second.
yeah.
Guess who is every time I see, and I'm not saying she wasn't good before. Guess who's really good? Really good. This girl on the phone right here, Amy.
Oh,
She's amazing.
I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of Amy.
Yeah, and
oh my
I watched
gosh.
when you first joined the band. You took over from some other lady. I watched you.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Melissa and I both think, Amy, that you're really doing great.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
killing it,
Oh.
sister.
Amy,
Well, thank you.
you
so
are.
much.
You are just,
Yeah.
she's fantastic.
I like
It's-
watching people get, and I'm not, to be clear, I'm not saying you weren't good, but I'm just saying every time I see you, you're more confident than the time before.
Well,
And
it's
you're
Well,
really doing a good
I
job.
never sang really a lot of this type of, and it's fun. I feel like Dolly almost. I get into my gear, we get hyped up, and
Yeah.
it's kind of a whole production thing
Mhm.
with our band now. But I was more used to singing country and R&B and just acoustically, just hanging out and singing in bands.
Mhm.
But this one is really fun because I feel like it does take people on a journey like back in time,
I love
kind of.
that.
100%.
More of a whole production
Mhm.
thing. So it's fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, I appreciate you
Um,
checking in. We're gonna, Amy, we're gonna thank you for calling in. Everyone, go see RockStar. When you see this, when you see the YouTuber, the video version of this, we'll have Amy's picture while she's talking.
Oh,
Oh
good.
gosh, well thank you.
Yeah.
And I
And-
think we're actually playing with DV8. I think we're in the pub, I think, soon at
Nice. Well,
Blue
that'll be
Note or
good.
something
Yes.
with DV8.
Mhm.
So
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, you guys can learn
we
from
are,
each other.
we are. Well, thank
we're gonna
you
take a
guys
short
so
break.
Thank
much.
you, Amy. I love
Thanks
you.
for checking in. This is
Thank
the
you,
Dangerous
love
Jim
you
Show.
too. Thank you. All right, see you. Thanks.
See ya. This is Dangerous Jim Show. I talked over Amy. Thank you so much. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. We're going to find out about when DV8 started. We're going to talk through a little bit of that. There's more people that are going to be on the telephone.
Ooh.
This is your life, and we're just
Mystery
going to keep
guest.
going. We're going to do a whole other segment. I want to know about DV8.
Okay.
Okay. See you.